Hey, good morning. Let's go over today's trade plan. So in the overnight session, the market has been bouncing within a range, and if we look over the last three sessions, we can see that the market has been very range bound. Heading into the open, our short-term bias is going to be neutral today. That means we have to be open to both long and short setups, but with the understanding that the larger time frame bias continues to be bullish. We have initial support at 87 to 89, and we're also going to use that area as the micro bull bear. So as long as buyers are holding ES above 87 to 89, the door is still open for a test of 93.75 to 96.25, and from there we would have to see broad market strength and sustained upside momentum in order for the market to put in any kind of sustainable breakout. Now above 96.25 there is no hard resistance, but if we're seeing bullish signs in real time that support a successful breakout, then we could test 2500 to 2502, with 25.5 to 27.5 being a range extreme. So that would be a lower probability area that the market could reach today. On the downside, a break below 87 to 89 would signal sellers gaining control on the smaller time frame, and from there we could test 83.5 to 85.5. Now that zone would call for caution since it's very close to the 87 to 89 zone. But because the bigger picture bias continues to be bullish, if ES is exhausted into 83.5 to 85.5, that is still a spot where responsive buyers can be active. Below that, we have some support at 82, and then we start getting into more conservative and higher probability areas of support at 78.25 to 80.25 and 74 to 76. So in the event that we get exhausted into 78.25 to 80.25, that's a high probability area where buyers can be active, and 74 to 76 is also a very high odds area for responsive buyers to step in. Now today is also options expiration and quadruple witching, and if you look back at the previous quadruple witching type days, you'll see that the price action on these days is usually range bound. So even if we get some short-term directional movement in the morning, more than likely we are still going to end up balancing within a range. And given that our bigger picture bias continues to be bullish, even if we break down below 87 to 89, buyers can still be active at the support zones below, and then the market can start balancing and forming another range on the day time frame. Similarly, on the upside, even if we break out, we can still get sellers active at 2500 to 2502, and especially at 05.5 to 07.5, and then start establishing another range. So again, heading into the open today, our short-term bias is neutral. The larger time frame bias continues to be bullish, and we are going to have to be a bit more nimble and flexible with our intraday bias and see how the market develops, with the understanding that we'll want to see broad market strength and sustained upside momentum in order for ES to put in any kind of sustainable breakout beyond 93.75 to 96.25, and then on the downside, we'll have to see sustained downside momentum in order for the market to put in any kind of sustainable breakdown below 87 to 89. But since that larger time frame bias is bullish, buyers can still be active at the support zones below, especially if we get a bit more stretched into 78.25 to 80.25 or 74 to 76. So those are the main ideas. Let's see if the buy side is able to maintain control above 87 to 89, and we'll take it from there.